in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes in hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. If he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Ketel Marte. Swung on, belted. Thomas reaching back towards the wall. Holds it in on the warning track. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with the hitter who's got decent power.
That's it away for the out. Here's Jack Peterson. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And Jack is going to have himself a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A lot of times in today's game, fielders are able to get to a ball and it stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's Christian Walker. This is smacked left field line. And it bangs off the top of the wall. In comes the run from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
So 2 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings here and blasts one left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Relay throw to third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. It's 5-zip. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. With a low 90 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you're going to have a really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Shane Bieber. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 36 into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty with 2 away. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Geraldo Perdomo. Towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Moreno around third. The ball from second. Tries to get back and save.
He was all over that. Just a solid swing. They put it out fine. Lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back now at Progressive Field. Showing the slab in today's game. Zach Gallen, what's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Saying they got their work cut out for them, down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at-bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Got it by him for the K.
Well, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. He hit the location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Jose Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Space is empty. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and what a play! Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can lead to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-0 to foul in this one. Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 from 7 hits, no errors. They led 2 runners on base. For Cleveland, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they led no runners on base. Time for ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thanks for joining us here tonight. And be reminded of weekly, right, stay safe.